Well, hey everybody, John Recklin here, and this is my review of New Japan Pro Wrestling's Dontaku 2019 Night 1 event. Very fun. It's going to be a bit of a quick review because I do have to get to work, but I do want to say that the semi-main and the main event are the main reasons that you should watch this. Overall card was very, very fun. Kevin Kelly, Rocky Romero, Gino Gambino, Chris Charlton on commentary. Gino, I gotta get a little more used to his stuff, but he does seem to know his shit. We kick off with Hanma, Shota Umino, Ren Narita versus Toa Hinari, Yuya Uemura, and Yota Tsuji. Put Hinari in the G1, by the way, and Hinari apparently wants a shot at whoever wins the Never Openweight Championship match later on. Fine. I have it happen at Dominion. Hinari does deserve a chance. Why not? What do you got to lose? Does he have to win it? No. But again, put him in the G1. Young Lions taking center stage. Yota got beat up. Hanma and Hinari did get in their shots, including Kokeshi, because Kokeshi makes you happy, even though I cringe every time Hanma hits it. Nice armbar by Yuya to Ren Narita, but in the end, a beautiful, beautiful bridging suplex by Ren Narita to Yuya. 1, 2, 3. All these young lions are going to be big stars, Shota in particular, but Ren Narita, my God, that guy's going to be great. Oh, by the way, put Hinari in the G1. We then get 8-man tag action. Jushin Thunder Liger, Yoshihashi, Tiger Mask, Taguchi versus Minoru Suzuki, Kanemaru, El Desperado, and Taka Michinoku. Typical Suzuki good match. You know, usual antics with Taguchi. Good stuff, don't get me wrong. Attack before the bell, outside action. Suzuki just going absolutely insane. I mean, as he is known to do. Mainly about Liger and Suzuki. I think they're going to have a match at Dominion because I don't think it's announced for the Dontaku Night 2 event. But they get into action more later. Taka Michinoku shockingly picks up the victory with the Michinoku driver. Usually he's the one taking the pin, but that's okay. Tiger Mask seemed to be favoring his knee. Hopefully he is okay since he is part of the Best of Super Juniors field. If he is hurt, they could always sub somebody for him, but hopefully that's not the case. He can still deliver some great performances even in his mid-40s. Good match for what it was, and then we get a 6-man tag. Makabe, Yano, and Will Ospreay versus Guerrillas of Destiny and Hikuleo. This was the 6th anniversary of Bullet Club. And this did not go well for Bullet Club here. This really didn't. This whole night did not go well for Bullet Club. We get Yano antics, typical stuff of like the turnbuckle pad. He got thrown to the exposed turnbuckles a whole lot. Heavy Hikuleo chops. Good God, that guy hits like a freaking tank. It is unfucking believable. Makabe got in his shots. Ospreay got in soon after. I believe he calls it the Tokyo Tower Os Cutter. I believe that's what he calls it because he hit it on Hikuleo, who is 6'9", legit. And 1, 2, 3, Will Ospreay gets the victory. So yeah, we're firing through a whole bunch of these matches. The undercard really until you get to like actually the third match from the top was decent. It was a typical card. But yeah, it was what it was. We then get Ibushi, Sho, and Yo Roppongi 3K. Rocky cheering them on, of course. The coach, the manager, and whatever the hell else that he does. Rocky does just about every goddamn thing and is great at commentary and the wrestling. But they face off against Naito, Shingo, and Bushi because Sho and Yo, Shingo and Bushi, Kanemaru and El Desperado are doomed to fight forever for the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Tag Team titles. Which, don't get me wrong, they cut a great pace and do some great matches. But please, can we get some new junior heavyweight tag teams in there? Fucking hell, just throw a couple young lions in on that. I mean, just to give them some experience. They don't have to win, but just do something. Do something, please. Freshen up the field. No matter how great these teams are, it gets tiring. But anyway, I digress. Quick from the beginning. I mean, good Lord. It was Naito and Ibushi just... It was mainly about hype for them. There was great action with Shingo, Bushi, Sho, and Yo, as you would expect here. Of course, Sho going after Shingo. Shingsho. Terrible wordplay. I'm sorry. In the end, Kamigoye to Bushi for the win. Shockingly, Bushi took the pinfall. And then Ibushi seems to be wondering from Naito, hey, when do you want to have your, rematch for the Intercontinental title? Probably going to happen at Dominion. I believe somebody said that to me in the comments on one of the New Japan reviews I did earlier this month. And by the way, thank you guys very much for appreciating the New Japan reviews that I've done. I really do appreciate it, despite the fact I'm super tired. I'm really glad you guys like what I have to say, and I love what you guys have to say. That was a fun match, though. I think we're probably going to get it Dominion. In fact, I would be very surprised if we didn't. They need to really layer the Dominion card and make that a big deal before they before they go off into the summer, setting up, possible stuff for the G1. And also for the Melbourne, Australia shows they're going to be doing at the end of the month. And the Kazuna Road Tour. But anyway, we get Hirooki Goto, Juice Robinson, and Mikey Nichols versus Jay White, Bad Luck Fale, and Chase Owens. I wonder who's going to take the pin. It was Chase. It was Chase. Of course it was Chase. Juice in the striped pajamas. I mean, I don't know why he's, yipe stripes. I don't know why he's, striped like that. But whatever. Hey, he's the flamboyant one. Action outside. Mikey got beat up for a while. Goto and White. Juice and Chase. Everybody had some, everybody had some good moves here. It was fine. Juice ends up hitting left hand of God on Chase. Pulp Friction 1, 2, 3. Juice, was wondering earlier in the tour, who's going to be my next challenger after I had beat Chase. And then this weird promo package of this guy slamming this knife, carving this knife into something that looked like he was carving an hourglass or something into a bar. Big old knife, and I don't know who the hell it is. Please let me know in the comments. Somebody said it's a Rev Pro logo that was on the guy's jacket. I'm not too familiar with a lot of the Rev Pro people. Somebody said, oh, maybe it could be El Phantasmo, but I believe he's in the Best of Super Juniors. So who do you think it would be? Let me know in the comments, because I have no idea. I'm intrigued, and it's certainly going to be interesting. And that person is going to reveal themselves, gross, on the 5th of June, which is the Best of Super Juniors finals. So that's going to be interesting, and hopefully that match happens at Dominion, and maybe we see a new challenger, fresh face come up. Always good when that happens in wrestling, especially in New Japan. They seem to do this stuff right. And then we get Tomohiro Ishii and Okada versus Sonata and Evil. Good, hard-hitting, great match. It was just great because all it was just hyping up Ishii versus Evil, Sonata versus Okada. Which are going to be the semi-main, the main event for the show that's actually going to be happening for me a little later today, like late tonight at around 11 p.m. And I will be reviewing that one as well. It was just great, hot crowd, people loved it, tons of momentum switches. Evil got a variation of a Scorpion variation of a Scorpion Deathlock on Tomohiro Ishii. Ishii would not give up, while Okada was caught in a skull end. Ishii would not give up, so the referee called a stoppage because he didn't want Ishii to get hurt anymore, especially since they had the match the match on night 2. So it was what it was. That was fine. That was a good way to do it. Ishii did not give up. Referee did it, because he knew that Ishii wouldn't give up. So, good stuff. LIJ gets the victory. So, yeah, that was fun. And then we get Jeff Cobb versus Taichi. Never Openweight Championship. Miho is back. Hooray! And then we get Taka and Kanemaru at ringside. They, make their presence felt a few times. A lot of stalling by Taichi. There was some shenanigans. Well, stalling in the beginning. Really good stuff once it got going. Huge strength by Jeff Cobb. Taichi hitting some big kicks. Even hitting some impressive power moves on his own. Really a lot of quick momentum switches and some really good exchanges, really good sequences once it got going. Once they got the stalling out of the way, this match picked up intensely. So, but really close near falls, however, referee gets distracted, low blow, Gato clutch didn't work, but in the end, Black Mephisto, 1, 2, 3, Jeff Cobb fails to defend the Never Openweight title successfully one time, but is still the Ring of Honor TV champion. This was the right call. I'm disappointed because I would have liked to have seen Jeff Cobb retain, but he is signed with Ring of Honor, even though they have a working relationship. Get it on Taichi, have somebody challenge Taichi. Taichi versus Hinari. Hinari's not going to win. He doesn't need to win yet. But if they do that match, I would be fine with that, and Taichi would be the perfect foil for that. Maybe it would be an rival for Hinari, even if he doesn't win. So, good stuff, though, and hopefully that happens at Dominion. Still, I enjoyed this match once they got the stalling out of the way. Dragon Lee versus Taiji Ishimori, IWGP Junior Heavyweight Championship. What the fuck you want me to say about this? This match was tremendous. Great, great momentum switches, evenly matched at first. Dragon Lee had his mask, targeted, and, then Ishimori just did that just as a psychology thing, used rest hold, hit that sliding German off the ropes, absolutely ridiculous. Lee comes back, hits a, great double, or one arm deadlift powerbomb. Dragon Lee, he is 23 years old. I wish I had half the energy at 23 that he had. I didn't even have half that energy at 13. That guy is just fucking incredible is what I'm trying to say. And a lot of what they were putting over commentary is about how there was a mask in the corner where Dragon Lee, it was Hiromu's old gimmick where he wore a mask. And that's going to be very interesting because you get a Hurricane over the top rope. We're going to get to that in a second. Hurricane over the top rope to the floor by Lee. strike exchange. Just the sequence of like 3 moves is absolutely unbelievable. Yes, luck by Ishimori. Dragon Lee gets out of it, hits his finisher, didn't catch the name. Apologies. Dragon Lee retains the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Championship. Really good stuff, and then cuts a post-match promo, basically saying, "Hey Hiromu, where are you? This title is waiting for you. I'm waiting for you. I want to face you again." I believe that's what the translation said. I apologize. I don't speak Japanese and or Spanish. And I took a year of Spanish. I knew more going into the class than I did coming out of it. B for sure. Yes, what you could take the first 5 matches and it's kind of a wash. The last 3 matches in particular are what really sold this. So B for sure. There is a poll somewhere above my head. I will add that later. But let me know what you guys think in the comments. Let me know what you guys think is going to happen on night 2. And let me know what you think is going to happen in the Best of Super Juniors. I will try to do predictions at some point about who I think is going to win. But anyway, agree, disagree with what I said. Like, share, subscribe, Twitter handle in the description. I'm John Ritlin. I will see you soon.